Greetings, everybody. Welcome back to another live stream. I'll start a little bit earlier than the exact 11, but that's fine. So, welcome back. How is everybody doing? I'm doing good. So let's get into it. What I wanted to do today, of course, and I think last stream we also worked some of it. Also, yes, I got a haircut. So, yes. We have been working on some of the houses that come over here. I've been working on some off stream too. They are not in this world because they are in the design version of the world. So let me just jump over and show you what I've been working on. I want to do some more house building today. I have no clue yet how that's gonna turn out. I do have to go at around 1, or well, maybe, well, I can go like a little bit longer, but not that much. Just so you know. So let's dive into it. Loading. I don't know if I shared these images over at my Discord or no, I don't think so. So in the last stream we built this building without the added floor. So I added a floor in between, which definitely helps for the height. I think I built this building off stream. I don't know if I like it yet, because the floor spacing is just really high and tall and kind of weird. And this building, which I do really like. So this building feels a lot more like what I might want to do on here. I've looked at some reference images from Edinburgh. Where it's sort of set up like this, sort of a little bit simpler, I guess. So yeah, we're just going for that, I think. Also, I quickly wanted to see, yeah, that's pretty cool. When that facade will be there. So what I want to do is just keep continuing some houses up here. Maybe finish it up to the alley, which will be like, I think there somewhere. Like here, maybe. So maybe 2 or 3 more houses if we can get that done today. I'm gonna turn up the volume of the music a little bit. So I have some more music to listen to. Yeah, and let me just quickly, before we do anything, jump onto Google. And just see, well, it isn't really like Edinburgh that much, but it sort of is and it sort of isn't, I guess. So, yes, I do like the sizing of this house, mainly. That's like my main thing with it. The sizing is quite alright. If we can get like 2 more like that, that would be great. Let's just start recording. And let's just see where we end up. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What can we speak about today? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Me and Anne are going to Belgium tomorrow for a quick little, well, day to a Bruges, I think it's called in English. So yeah, that's going to be very fun, I think. And also we're slowly rolling into like buying a house and things like that. So I don't know how everything will go the upcoming weeks and months, but I think it will be the same like this, with just the live streams and sometimes a video. But it might also slow down a bit because, yeah, I have no clue how things will be going, basically. But we shall see. Yeah, if we go up there, that should be fine. Maybe we can do one more, but for now, let's start on the first one. So I like what we have got going on here. I do want some variances though, so let me just quickly look at that images. Yeah, big arches, big arch thingies. Can we make nice arches? Question 1, can we make nice arches? And what color shall we use? I'd like sort of the basement to be colored, but maybe the dark blue for once. So we'll go for the this stuff. And then just a lot of small bites and things like that. But we'll see how that goes. Yeah, when this street is done, of course, we can build it in game, or maybe when a few houses are done. Like so far, it's okay. It's this one I don't like yet, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how things go. Arches, I said, right? Sorry. So I'm thinking, can we do? So ideally, what would be done is that. I guess we could have big arch window thingies with bites. So bites could be an option. We cannot have anything in there though, so maybe instead actually do the full block. Reason being, then we can use layers and things like that too. And slices to get some more out of it. So if we want more roundness, we can just sort of make that spiked. I think we already have that here though, that detail. Yeah, I didn't really like that. That isn't really round. Although, one sec. If we skip that and we just go for the 3 white thingy sticking out, that would be pretty okay. So if we had something like this. Yeah, I think that's pretty okay. Isn't there any more darker blue? No. We'll end up with purple. I like the gray. Reminds me of metal, but let's just see. Okay. So yeah, this is gonna be the problem. Well, no, it's not gonna be a problem. We'll just have this one be a little smaller, maybe? Yeah, just one smaller, fine. And I'm also just figuring out like how these houses are supposed to look when we go with the flow, really, because I have no clue yet what I want, how I want it, or things like that. So, like, do we want? No, I think we want that, and maybe we even want this. I guess what we can do here is just have sort of that thing, but then 2 block or like a block up higher, because we're also moving up with the street, so that makes sense to have that. Sorry. Let's see what blue. No. Isn't there anything darker, really? I guess blue. We could go with this. Is there like a smoother variant? No. There is not. That's too purplish. Maybe we just go with the wooden. I think that works. Yeah, so it's with these building, it's really just going sort of with the flow, seeing where we end up, and if we like it, yes or no. So maybe later on, I might remove some buildings. So that first one was actually a bit ugly for me at first. Now that I started working more and like added a layer, it's okay, and now I don't like this one. So things might change, definitely. Things are still up for debate. But overall, it will be it will be decent, I think. At least. Okay, so we got something like that, right? Do I want some variants in the windows and things? Well, I want more height. Okay, if that's gonna be the entrance, then that's gonna be... Is that tall enough? I guess so. I guess... That's gonna be the floor. Here's gonna be the door. So we'll just put a dark oak door in here, double one, which is the wrong way around. But okay, there we go. It's better. What I could do here is have some glass. And then... Okay, so see that... This is sort of what I mean. Some things that are not really gonna work out for me. Unless we do... maybe we can make these wood. Let's top piece glass. So glass, and then we take the... I think just the grey one for now. Same in here. What are we gonna do in here? What are we gonna do in here? We're gonna... We're just gonna keep it straight. We're gonna do it like that. I think that's best. I think that's the best solution. And then at the top we'll just do the blue going through. I don't know if I really like it that much, but yeah. We'll have to make some windowsills maybe underneath or something like that. Can we get anything? No. Not in the current shape. Why am I not holding that in offhand? Sorry. Hey Quickest, hey Blood King, how you doing? Better. Does add a little bit of depth. How you guys doing? You can't stay though, dang it. Rip. Well, thank you for being here, I guess, for half a second. Yeah, good. Me and Anne are going on a, well, not a weekend away, but like a day away tomorrow. And today I got some work things, but overall, pretty good. I got around to at least the voice recordings of the replay or of the livestream recap. And all of the video exports. Although I must say I have one weird bug. I don't know why, but yeah, so overall pretty good. So that's fine. Ooh, I should build maybe something like a tavern somewhere. We'll see though, because I'll have to check how to make that. I'll have to devise a plan how to do that. Shall leave a parting gift. I was about to say, if it doesn't work right now, I'm gonna be mad. Okay, it does work. Good. Okay, we'll see you later. I'll see you later, I guess. Bye-bye for now. Do. Fill these gaps, as always. Beautiful. Yes. Now maybe we can use the... What kind of band should be in here? By that I mean like that stroke thingy. Should it be like a limestone band we already have there? At first I was just thinking, let's use the boiler blocks again. Too much blue. Too gray? Too dark gray. Maybe light gray or something. I guess this stuff could work. I mean, it kinda does. Do we need a 2 white thing? No, probably not. Can we do this though? Yes. So with a 1 white, we'll be on a better block spacing. No, we won't. Well, maybe. We shall see. It's different, which is good, and I like it. Is it the different that we want? That's like the only question here. I guess we kind of do. For this, maybe I can use these again. Also, why is this over? Oh, there's more. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Well, if I go back to this right now, what will happen? I'm not saying we're gonna use that color, by the way, but just to put these guys down. These are also mud bricks, right? Yeah. So let's just say mud brick is a common sort of building block in here. Let's say that is too. Slices and things, let's check that. So small, tall windows might work. Might work. Could have left these guys in. Oops. Let's use the glass again. The little speckled glass, or that one, I think. There we go. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking how we're gonna merge this up. Are we gonna put like the bricks in there, and we're like gonna. We would need bytes anyway if we did this. Let's just see how it works. I mean, could do that. This could be some kind of a planter, maybe. So can we get... Well, wait. Let's just get all of these filled in. So let's make this 2 tall, maybe 3 tall or something, and then let's get that back. What? Hello? Oh god. There we go. Stack 3. Yeah, I'm getting this with it for free. Oh, it's all, these are trees, so let's just... I guess those started higher up. These are different though for sure, so... Should we make the band in between smaller? And then add like another floor to it, maybe? Okay. So if we make the band in between a little smaller. So maybe like this, like here. Are we gonna do a band or are we gonna do window sills? Hard choices in life. Oh. Let's just try. Try giving it variance by changing up the windows, I guess. The fun thing, like the variations in Edinburgh, for example, and why it looks so nice. Thank you. Is that in Edinburgh it's varied. Yeah, so it is varied, but the brickwork and things are mostly the same. So it's actually mined from local quarries, I think, and sources like that. And so the brickwork is mostly similar or almost the same. Yet the details and like the underlying things are quite different. Which just add a lot of atmosphere. Let's not do that. I don't know if this is like the way to go, but let's just try it for now. I mean, it does do something. I'm always sort of looking for like a little band thing there, but... Should we try having these windows in again? Maybe we should. I mean, we could go for something like this. Put that underneath. But I don't really like it. No. I think the old one was better. Let's just keep it at that for now. Pretty good. Could we color it with red? So mangrove. That's what I'm thinking really quickly here. So if we get the match between the blue and the mangrove. No, that's becoming too much of a circus, I think. I think staying with this color is good for now. Mangrove will be used on the next one with the plinths and shit too. Yeah, for now we need to find a way to get more out of this. What if you make this thicker? What if we just do... Would it be weird to do this? And add like a little balcony thing. Now we do need a band though. A band. Let's see what kind of band we do. So this is sort of what I mean by a band. Just one of those, well, how would you call them? The lines, I guess, the lines. Is it me or does it look unequal? No, it is equal. Just looked unequal for a second. What we can then do up here is have some fencing. By doing window. Let's try and use warped, but I don't know if warp is gonna work really. I mean, it kind of works. At the same time, I do want to keep that there. I'm thinking of lowering this balcony so that lines up. By a block. Could we do that? Could we say... That's gonna look weird. I guess that's okay. Hey Shawnee, how you doing? I guess this is okay. This is okay. It's not the greatest ever, but I mean, it works. So a little balcony. What we're then gonna do though is apparently I'm gonna smash out that bit, which I wasn't meant to be doing, but I'm gonna create a sort of special doorway for this. So this will get a special doorway. Hey Spaceboy, how you doing? Yeah, sort of like a center doorway. The sides will remain the same pattern as this. So can I... Well, I guess this will just be bricks. And we'll just go with that from here again. Up to 3 tall. Same shit in there. So the rest will stay the same. Only thing changing is that middle thing. There will be a big door. Ah, nice. Very cool. Yeah, when I was visiting on Gearworks, I was actually looking for the yard that I thought was already on there. Of which I thought that you guys made, but there was no yard to be found on there. Is there enough variance between these buildings? I think so. I think so. They are similar, but that's sort of the thing that I'm talking about. They are supposed to be similar, but at the same time different. It's really sort of hard to explain how that works. Because they are similar, but different. Yeah, well, I guess it's just, yeah, that. Similar, but different. That's how these things work. Should it be taller, like the round windows below? Yes, I feel like it. And the main band should also be a little bit raised. So we're gonna do this trick again. I guess. It's gonna be a little weird here. Well, maybe not. expect more detail on that door, definitely. This is not just it, right? Okay. Maybe we can do something with half layers and panels and things, but we shall see. I guess it is sort of the same pattern, just the window is replaced with a big door, which we'll need to detail, but outside of that, it's pretty much the same. How is it going actually right now over there, Shani, on Gearworks? Like, when I was there, a lot of people were like really active, I guess. Is that like still sort of the same? Or has it died down a bit already? Because most of the times it's like that actually on servers. Where the server at the beginning is like really busy and full, and then it dies out a little bit. I mean, it's okay. I mean, it's good. It's not great. It's not bad. It's Let me just get some other mud. What do you do? Do you make a pretty texture? I guess for one block that is a pretty texture. For 2 blocks it's not. On the weekends mainly. Yeah, okay, that's good. I see. What if we did something like this though? Do they connect upwards? Well, they do have a line. Actually, let's get the... maybe another gray band in here? That's what I'm thinking. And this time we're gonna add like a thick band, because... yeah, then we can make slices in between. And from there on we can start the actual crown of the building. You and 2 others are on the wall. That's still pretty decent, I'd say. So that's gonna be the base of the crown, and then from there on we're gonna sort of like up it like that. Is this Create 6.0? No, it is not. I'm sorry, but I'm a little bit behind because not everything is updated yet. So sorry to say, but no. I guess that could be a thing. It's a little bit too medieval-ish, I say. But... do we then do it like this? Yeah, so I still gotta wait for Fabric for like the update. And then also all of the add-ons. So... probably gonna take a while until we get there. Actually, why am I... oh, gold. Okay, I shouldn't have done that. I should probably be doing more things like this. So they are different, but they are also similar. Now I guess, let's see what would we do with the roof. I mean, it's really dependent on what we do with the roof. Our most Edinburgh roofs. I guess I can do a chimney gable, maybe? Okay, let me just try some things, right? Let us try some things. So if I make one side really steep, and then add like a chimney there, for example, and then make the other side slope down more. No, I like this building is perfectly balanced. Let's not do that. Yeah, I don't want... Okay. Let's just do it in full box first. So what if we... Okay, we have a small variant, which looks more like a palace almost, so we're not doing that. We have sort of the bigger variant. Could match with that, definitely. Could work on this one, to be honest. Could work on this one. And then we can even connect those roofs up. Could also do some separate windows. Oh, sorry. Oh, damn. I was late. I was home late yesterday, so yeah. Could also just do some windows and then the continue this, I guess. Maybe make it higher or lower or whatever. Could also make that shape, like that, straight that. But I don't know if that's like a British shape, yes or no, for a roof. So in Edinburgh, what do I see? What do I see if I get some images? I do see some front gables, definitely. Quite some, actually. But they first have flat parts, which is pretty funny. So they first go like flat, and then they go like a yonk into the sky. And that shape is really like carried through, I think, right? Yeah, so then, yeah. Right now I don't really have a building for that because I have such a flat space. Well, I guess a way that it would work is by doing this. And then doing that. And starting at the right place. Well, right now it just feels like that, to be honest. I mean, it does feel kind of cool and good, and I mean, it would work. Oh, man. I don't know where all of that is coming from, but... So I'm thinking, let's just... Hello, Brock the Rock. Welcome. How are you doing today? You finally managed to get one. That's good. How long have you been following me over on YouTube then, if I may ask? So what we're gonna do here is some steps. And with those steps I think we can make that. We can go around that now. What I actually want to do is sort of get that stretched. And then start from here. So yeah, the gable is going to be a little bit lower, but not that much. But that sort of helps to add in the flat part on the side. Ah, you see. What do you see? Is that too big though? That's what I wonder. Should it maybe be half a step lower? feel like this is too fat. This is too much. This is this is too much. We're gonna do one step lower. I'm gonna do you. Just work a little bit better. It is merging somewhat with this though, so maybe we should have that as like a different block. Yes, yes, I suppose. Not the best building ever, but well, maybe I do like the top, but I don't like the top. It's I don't. What can we say about it, really? It's fine. Oh, sorry. So this is also very wood. Would you do that? Yes, I would. Very funny jokes, right? You like it, but you don't. Yeah, I like it, but at the same time I don't. Exactly how life goes. Let's see what kind of detail we can get in here. Well, let's first fill in all those suckers. Exactly. Can I please? Thank you. One, two, three, four. So for now, I'll just fill in all of the blocks so we get the sort of real shape. It's a bit too medieval-ish. Should I move it one block to the front to make that stick out more? Like right now, they are two next to each other, I feel like, or something. I feel like that's a bit of a problem. It almost looks like they're one building, but at the same time they are not. And I don't particularly like that. So I know the lamppost is going to move with it, but let's just see if we cut it. We'll get fire, but sure. And paste it. Yeah, that does add like the little bit more depth. Like from the front, but the front view is fine. The side profile was not. And right now this does add a lot more to it, I feel. Or something. Let's just go with this, I guess, for now. Where was the lamppost located? I think one block back, that's it. There. So yeah, from the front it's still the same. From the side it's a little different. The width is good. Are we gonna do that then? Are we gonna say you are even longer? I mean, we could. This is gonna be a full block. Yeah, wait. Sorry, I had to think there for a second. Are these full? Is this a full block? No, it is not. So, are you guys working on anything, by the way? Anything fun? Anything nice to look at? Anything cool? Anything, I don't know? Just anything in general. I mean, we now have the chance to do that. Yes. Oh, that's gonna be a little ugly. Yeah, we can't really fix that, but... I mean, that's gonna be grey. That's gonna be wood. This is gonna be a stair. That's not gonna be a stair, but it's gonna be... I mean, yeah, that still works. Well, Kieran's new station soon is gonna be 5 times bigger than the yard. So than the yard you are building, right? That's what you mean by that, I suppose. Alright, pretty good. Fill that corner in. There we go. So this stream is more like a casual building stream. Not doing too much, not talking much. Alright, yeah, I think that's pretty good. This house is too big, too wide. I could slam the corner off of it. I could slam that corner off of it, but it's not good. I will change these two in the end eventually, I think. Maybe shorten that one, or maybe make that like till there. Add one in there, and then have one there. A lime 256 KB for... And what? Wait. Oh, you have a limit for 256 kilobytes for schematics. If you're not a mod. Kieran is a mod, so you can bypass. Yeah, but he shouldn't abuse that. You should still split up your schematics into small separate parts, right? No, I get it. It's like a lot of work to split them up into like smaller things, so I do get it. I actually did the same for my station building. I just upped like the limit. Not that everybody or not that anybody would like mind that, but I did change it for everybody though. I'm never gonna make it so that only I can get it, but I feel always like upping it for everyone is fair. I mean, it should be like that. So we are looking into houses. Wait, I'm gonna quickly check this out. So we are looking into houses, and we have sort of a certain area where we might want like a house. We went to the how do you call that? Not a advisor, but the broker, I guess, sort of. And we said like, you know, those kinds of houses would be nice for us. The thing is, all of the sudden, yeah, a real estate agent. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like all of a sudden, those houses are now going at it like 4 at a time, like the exact ones that we want. Oh, this one's pretty fucking good. I like. Okay, oh, go pretty, everything pretty decent. We just, ooh, big balcony. Oh, really big balcony. Enclosed balcony? Just quickly. No, outside balcony. Fine though, fine. Let me just quickly scroll through this 1 sec. Oh yeah, that's good. How much is this one? 350. Okay. Well, well, like the real estate agent already said, like the real estate agent already said, like they're sort of like stocking up before summer. So that's what like most real estate agents apparently do. Like most of the times they're not putting your house up for sale like immediately, or well, I guess people are not asking to put up their house for sale like around Christmas or anything. So what always happens is like around this time of year, houses, here you want to buy? Get it. So yeah, looking at future homes definitely for sure. So we shall see. If we can get our hands on one of those houses, that would be pretty good. We already are going to 2 of them on Monday. One of the same type, but just older and... oh, I get... Okay, I see. Oh, yeah. Wait, that's... Oh, and air conditioning. I like that. I like me the side of that. Oh, that's a bit weird, but I guess we can knock out a wall here and there. Yeah, I'm not gonna show it for the purpose of like, yeah, though. Yeah, we do need to do some small things over here, but. Oh well. Anyway, we were building buildings. Yes, we were building buildings. Sorry, I had to quickly check that out. I don't want my girlfriend to instantly say like, "Oh, we're gonna buy this house," without me even looking at it. Not saying she does that, but there might be a small chance. I guess, do we do a red door? Bye. Well, we went to the a bank to check out how high of a loan we could get. And then afterwards, or we went first to one bank. Sorry, wait, start over. At first, I said to her, let's stick with our own bank, because that's like trustworthy and good and all fine and good. Yeah, but nah, I want to see other things and fine. Okay, we look at other things, right? We first go to another bank, and she's like, oh yeah, this is so good, we can get this and that. She's almost like convinced to stay with that already. Then we go to an advisor. And then she's all of a sudden like, oh man, they have this and that really helps us, and yeah, we're gonna get a house with that. Then afterwards, we went to the bank that I first said, like, we should probably go there. And now all of a sudden, she's all a fan of that, and that's the right one. I already told you. And at the same time, I already knew you were gonna change every time. It's fine though. So from now on, my strategy will be that the things that I want, I will put at last, basically. So the advice that I want, I will put as last advice. So then she'll just stick with that. Sounds like a good plan. A very smart plan, actually. How to effectively influence your girlfriend, or boyfriend, or whatever. Just do it like that. Honestly, it works, apparently. If it works, it works. Exactly. See? You are a smart man. Okay, that's kind of weird, but I like the bigger window thing. At the same time, it could do with 2 smaller ones, so let's not stare ourselves like that on this already. Can we do any slice tricks? I don't think we can, really. No. No. Okay, so there is no trickery involved. Sadly. Well, not entirely true. I mean, we could... Okay, let me just think. If we have a window here, right? This would be the center pillar. So I'd want this to be wood, and that to be wood, and that... Yeah, I don't think that will fit. No. So we'll shift over 1 block, and then it will get too small. No. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add it in here. We're gonna do... Are we gonna do slab, or are we gonna do... I guess it could be a slab. Yeah, the thing is, my my brother has been looking for a house for a while, and he doesn't really have like a real estate agent, or well, sort of, but not. Sort of, me and Anne are like, let's just spend a little bit more money on that. Yes, at the same time it can be a rip-off, but at the same time it can really help you. And I must say, the agency that we have right now is really helpful. They are fast, they are quick, they like everything is right, and they're also really helpful and nice. My girlfriend is straight at it. Like, we have the phone number from the agency, and we just received like an email like, oh, maybe these houses would be of like something that you want and things like that. She's like sending back to them like, oh, I just saw this house, and it wasn't in the email, but can we also go to this one? And yeah. I literally have to do nothing. It's incredible. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but we'll find out, I guess. We'll find out. So I want to do a little pinnacle. Can I get pinnacles? Ideally, I'd say we do a little... Okay. Well, from the side profile, would look a little weird, but sure. Is that too high? That's too high. On here we could do... I mean, that works. It's almost sort of the setup for a tower-ish structure. So, how do we do the roof? Do we do the roof just go... If anything, you have to break at some point. Yeah, well, I basically said before we went to the agency, I said to her, like, you know, it's all going a bit fast. And basically, she said a number. So if we were to end up at that number at the agency, it would be fine. Like, if the cost of that agency was below that number, yeah, sure, they're fine, they're good. Which I must say, after like speaking to them, they are really good and nice, and they don't like stab you in the back by saying like, after 9 houses you're not getting anything anymore and you have to pay up more or anything. So it was a really good one. And then she said like, oh, we charge that much, which was below the number of N. And I sort of almost had to stop her from standing up and shaking a hand, because I said like, you know, oh, sounds good, but let's just sleep like one night over it, you know? It's not even to sort of, how do you say that, I guess? I did that more with the reasoning to not sound too desperate or hasty also. Like, of course we want the house, of course we want everything to be fast, but don't go too fast. Like, it's fine. As long as we get something eventually, it's all fine. Should we do something different than deep slate for once? What can we do? Any roofing hints or tips? Do you guys got anything for me? I know you do. Some of you must. Speak up and tell me. What do we do? Do we do deep slate again? Copper, mate. Are you in... Ugh. I guess the green stuff I did use as a roof, but more for like the tower, that sort of the copperish color. Think of this as just normal houses, right? Slate is really common, but we don't have really slate. We don't have really any other types of slate, do we? Yeah, the normal slated stone. Hey, Gabri, how you doing? Are you gonna leave again in like 1 second or no this time? Sorry, I'm an asshole. I mean brick. Ooh. Are you really gonna leave in 3 minutes? Are you really gonna like leave again in 3 minutes? Would that work? Sort of a lot. No. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, like red brick could. Ah, I see. Tiled dusk shit. Or like a dusk brick. Could be a thing. Or sort of a mix, maybe. Like, wait, let me just check. Do we need to build this roof all out of... No, we don't. We can just use full blocks for the main parts. Thanks. Yeah, it's been going pretty good so far with these buildings. This is okay, I'd say. This sort of lacks detail. It's too big. It's too big. No, it will. There will be houses inside and like the backing. Basically, this will be sort of the part. So this house will extend around the corner. And then from here it will just be open into like a little inside area, maybe a garden or something. And on the bottom floor there will be like... I was thinking, what if we make shops with like villagers inside of it? Create 6.0 shops. Create 6.0. We're gonna wait for Create 6.0. Dude, that's gonna be incredible. Yeah. I'm now really waiting for that. Wait, this is right? Oh yeah, this is right. I was like, what the fuck? Why is that sort of stepped like that? But no. That is how it is supposed to be. What create numbits? No. I meant the create the shop guy. That you can have like a villager at like a seat to order items at. And things like that. Which I find to be very cool. If I can have that in many shops. Yeah, I like this sort of thing where it's like a little bit more in front. It gives a little bit more depth. It still feels as like sort of one row. It doesn't do too much from it. But it just gives a little bit more... yeah. How do you call that? I don't know. It just gives it a little more. A little more, yeah. I meant create numismatics. No, that's not what I meant. At least that's what you meant, but that's not what I meant. No, I mean the new create update. Like, with that you can also build like shops and chains and things. I love the entrance of the brick house. You mean like the little raised thing? I do like that. I don't like the house itself. I do like sort of this part. This part is too big. This part is too big. I feel like the building is too wide. That's like the main problem with it. It's too fat and sort of sluggish. Should be like a little bit slimmer and then like that sort of tall. Or this, you know? Should I connect up this roof with like a lower part? Or should I just keep that straight? Or should I like connect it up the same height? Cannot build diagonally, so I can't really judge. Yeah, that's what like a lot of people say, but probably a lot of people can build diagonally. It's just sort of checking out what you can and what you can do and what you can't do, really. That's like the most important thing about it. I do like this new house because it sort of remains within the width grid of the rest. The width grid. What a great name. Okay, let's plonk this down. And another many copycats down again. Should we add any more detail? Nah, it's good like this for now, right? Wait, we're just gonna quickly do like dirty work. Would that be better? Or no? Like, does this really matter? It makes it less separate, but I don't know if that's bad. Like right, like that, it feels too separate almost. Because it ends over there already. Yeah, let's connect it up so it's more like a sort of group of houses that's built in a little bit of a different style thing, but they still fit in with each other. Wait, this is not... Huh? No, wait. That's that, and that's that. So that means... that one will be like that. I think you should also connect the second house to the third. Yeah, but I'm still thinking of like changing up the second house, so might do that, but not right now. Should I also keep this going? Or does that look weird? No, no. Okay, you gotta go again. See you later. See you later. See you later. Bye bye. Actually, now that I think of it, we could if we wanted to. Let's do this. Do it like that. Yes. Sort of like a big chunk house, but fine. I like it. I like it. I like it. Let's do a red one after this. So, on street level, is it fine too on street level? I think the windows are decent. This one is a little bigger. This feels quite nice still. When we stand on the opposite side of the street, we still want to see the shape of the buildings and sort of how they work. Yeah, I feel like this would be fine. So what I want to do for these buildings, right, is maybe have like the same one there. What I mean by that is if we add like a little bit of variance, maybe a different color of brick, but the same setup, it will be like these three buildings belong together. And it's one bigger building, but made out of separate ones that are like slowly raised and things. Thank you, Charles. So what I'm thinking is if we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and we do the street there. Well, I guess we could do one more then. 2, 3, 4, 5. A corner. This will be like a corner thing, right? 5, 3. Let's give it a little bit more space, but something like that. You know what I mean. And then over there we have the street going off. Yeah, we're gonna do red for this one. So let's actually first extend the footpaths to the building, so that we know what we're working on. So how you gotta see it is, this building got the right to be like a little bit in front of the others, but it needed some special thing on it. That was sort of the housing rule, and that's how it was built. It's the story behind that building, right? Yes. So yeah, we'll have that building go around. Here we'll have the red one. So this will be the mangrove craziness building, right? So the one with the window start at that height. Here we'll have a door. Can we have like... No, that's like a centered... Wait. Yeah, then we'll get something like that, which I don't like. It doesn't have to be entirely centered, but I want something like this. Alright. Alright, we want stairs though. A problem with it is... Yeah, we're gonna have weird windows. Oh well, not weird, but... Gonna have windows like that, which too much reflect this. While that one was really good. Mangrove. What I like is we have... Where is that? Like either these fin planks or those planks. Then we also have that. So there are like upwards planks, which I like. The fin ones are quite kind of good. Fin ones. Um, yeah, that's the problem if we're gonna do it like that. Well, at the same time, it's not really a problem because we can just do this. No, that sticks out too much. Okay. I sort of want like a little sticking out bit here, maybe. Like that they add it onto the building. Can we do that? Can we do that? I think we could. Same time, keeping these as straight as possible is also quite nice, but adding like a little round that thing. Slab. Sort of like a storefront, you know. Does it need to stick out more? That's the question. Everybody has to ask. I guess with layers we could do a little more. And then have the glasswork be a little smaller. So we could do that. And then layer it up so it sticks out just a tiny bit more. 5. Wait, no, that's 4. But it works, yeah. Is that too sharp? You can't really see the angle because I guess that's round. That's nice and round. Slabs. So inside of the slabs the glass can go. We'll just use a square one for there. So glass. Which glass are we gonna use? Yeah. We're gonna use yellow glass again. I mean, it does kind of work. Pretty tall window like that. Like somebody really wants to sell his stuff. Wow, that's so cool. So cool what you have in there. Sir, I want to buy 1 million of it. May I please buy 1 million of it? Of course you can. What are we gonna do? Wait. Better insight. I want to do glass again. Glass. Let's continue with the yellow. But let's continue with what does this do? Is that weird? I don't know if I like it. I don't think I like it. Then I might rather have this. Yeah, that works. Okay, we're gonna do a little extension on the top. Yes. I do want to go up one more layer with this. Hello, welcome, and thank you for the follow. Literally bricked up. Literally bricked up walls. Well, that's what I do have here, so welcome. Welcome. Welcome to you. How are you doing today? Okay, that's a bit much, maybe. No, these windows we'll figure out later. This is gonna be the door, so we're gonna have like this is the. Oh. So sometimes at those doors you see like that sort of overhanging thing, with the. Sort of like a small roof thingy, if you know what I mean. Probably nobody knows what I mean. I will get some vertical layers to more... Make it more like that. Yes. Oh, I like that a lot more, I think. Hello, Terriario. Pen Terriario. Yeah, I was right. How are you doing today? Welcome to the stream. So now it's just maybe we could do something like that. Not half as bad, not half as bad. I want something like a tent, so canvas? No. Let's try something woolish. Hi there, came here through Beardy's Discord. Love your building. Oh, thanks. Wait. You came here through Beardy's Discord, but why? Is my channel there? No, right? I don't wanna like advertise in there. But hello anyway, welcome. Or you saw like some of the buildings, I guess, and then fine by me. This is not really of my concern, but no, just on your profile. Ah, I see, I see. Well, welcome anyway. Ah, I see. Well, how are you doing today? How are you doing today? Today is like a little bit of a boring stream, I'd like to call it, because it's just designing the buildings and not really doing anything like special in-game or anything, but these parts are also quite necessary to build a world like that, and I think they're nice to do, so definitely helps. So I wanna do that. Let's add the yellow window in there. Yeah, from here on we really want to add the sort of ledge to it. So we're going up like this. And what kind of stripe do we want on this building? I think that should be our main question right now. I'm good, just postponing doing necessary grown-up stuff. I call it block magic. Yeah, I get that. Like, postponing doing necessary grown-up stuff, I do, yeah. I do have a hand in that myself too right now, so I know how it feels. I know how a life works like that. Very nice. White gives off a candy store vibe. White is not our way to go. Should we do other colors of red? Maybe dark red? Hey Cappy, how you doing? What up? Other colors of red. Nether, wreck, nether. Too dark red. Is it? It is a different color, but at the same time it isn't really. Ugh. Oh, I should have stopped recording and then started a new one. Yeah, doing good, doing good. Just figuring out what I want for that. Are we going... To be honest, I don't entirely disagree with it. What are you building today? The Shepperton Main Street houses. So wait, I will show you. So on last stream we started on this house without one floor. I added in a new floor to make it higher. It fits better, but it needs different detailing. It's now just a stacked house. Yeah. Then I made this house off stream, which it's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. This one I made off stream, which I really like. I like how it sort of is the right proportions. This one I made right now, where I'm still thinking, should I change this stuff? Now that I look at it. It does give it a little bit more depth. Yes. I think that would be a good change, in fact. At first I didn't want to do it because I don't want to have sort of the same detailing as I have on the building next to it. But I sort of have to because, yeah, it's just... It looks better that way, if I'm honest. Yeah, that does just add that little bit more depth. Yeah, it's better. Do I like the smoke box thingy? No. Orange. I know what we're gonna get. Orange loco metal. Just something bright. Orange. Orange. Yeah, this color. Actually, it's not dark enough. Maybe the mangrove stuff is not dark enough, really. Huh. Like, that part I could change up. The more I look at that street, the more I feel like it needs a tram down the center of it. Could do that eventually, though, Spaceboy. Like, a tram that goes over the bridge. And that, like... But where does it stop? Like, it goes around here and it stops here. Then I do need to move the fountain a bit. Hey, GFL, how you doing? Mangrove is good, but we want darker. Something a little darker. Any advices here? Red terracotta. No. Or a little more dull, maybe? No. Oh. No, that's just ugly. That isn't even red. I do like the mangrove, but the normal mangrove, the smooth mangrove stuff is just too bright. I guess the more texture, the darker it gets. We could use this stuff already. I feel like the walls should be a little different color, maybe. It's too much the same. Well, that's what I'm saying while I just built like a gray building that's like really gray entirely. I think good between awake for 5 minutes, Soners. I see. So let's just go with the orange for now. Since I don't really have anything else. Hello, Katie Rose Debate. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? How are you? How are you? How you doing? Yes and no. Reddish. Too reddish. Heh. Heh, heh, heh. Wait, this is... No. I could do it in layers now that I think of it. Let me just quickly think about this. I'm good. Came from the Sandcastle Bubblecraft Discord. Ayo, how you doing? Very nice to have you here. How is Bubby actually doing lately? I haven't really spoken to him anymore. Or well, not like lately. That's what I mean by that. Ooh, well... yes. Doable situation. This is... It's not good. It ain't good, it ain't bad. It's just fine. Oh, you were also new over there. I see. I see. Well, welcome anyway. Welcome anyway. I'm gonna... yeah, I am gonna grab deep slate tiles again. I think most of our buildings will be deep slate tile. It's just the most logical sort of resource since we already use it in most of our buildings. So it will fit with the rest. For sure. I think Bubby is busy with Creataholics now anyway. Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, he's still on that. And busy with that. It's very true. Yeah, I spoke to a widow yesterday, and it's sort of a double thing, because I asked him, like, how's Creataholics doing? And apparently some people aren't really active anymore, while others are really active. Which is what I would have expected. Because, yeah, sometimes people like it, and sometimes people don't. But we shall see how the rest of it goes. So can we... Okay, that's... So that means we could do... It adds like... Well, I was gonna say that's like almost nothing, but it does add a lot, I feel like. That does actually add a lot. It's not different enough. See what I mean? Like, almost this back wall should be, like, entirely different. Like, it should be sort of this color, maybe? Let's just try. No, it shouldn't be that color, but... You know what? Let's just try this. Yeah, that's better. That's better for sure. It's not the best yet. Mainly because of that, which I don't like. Also, I don't like it due to being like sticking out weirdly, but I also don't like it due to it not following the right shape. Or it being the wrong color, sorry. I was saying the same, but then again. better for sure. Could end it on this, yes. Oh, sorry. I have too much stuff in my inventory, but look. I guess that's pretty good, right? Yeah, I like that. Is the yellow too much? Okay, help me out here, guys. Is the yellow too much? Do we maybe need to split it in two also? So we sort of got... Well, then we cannot do the layer, but... So the yellow is good, just maybe something like that on the side, like the red. Yeah, okay, that's better. That is better, I think. These yellow ones mess up, so maybe we can get different yellow ones. I saw these connected through bytes even, right? So I just think they're just gonna leave, yeah, really small marks like that. No. We need something different for this. Yellow, yellow. I want better windows, please. Thank you. How's that? No, that looks weird. Let's use the top ones and... well. It is decent for, well, two reasons, I suppose. Okay, that's not good. Let's get that. What that does is it creates sort of a frame. These are the same around the smaller window panel. Yeah, that gives off more of the vibe, sort of sticking out part a little bit. Yep. Should we do this door instead? Like door, a red door or no red door? What do you guys think? I mean it's all red, so why not go for it, right? Ooh. That's gonna be. I guess we do need to do this. I guess we do need to do that, yes. Trapdoor? No. Can we get anything underneath here? No. We can't get anything in there, but this is... we're gonna... No. Dark oak door. Do we have any... Yes, I like paper doors, I guess. Solid dark oak door. Well, we already have a solid one. Yes, I like it. But then door there, so that these hinges match up. And then we're gonna say, you go there. No, this is like the only thing we're doing right now. Building these buildings. Like that one was last stream, this one was, these two were in between. This one we built right now on stream, and this one we are working on right now. I like that. Do we do this? Yes, we do this. Okay, pretty good base. Solid base, I'd say. I'd say a pretty solid base. Like, we're not gonna do anything in the SMP world today, really. I just wanna work on this right now. I feel inspired to work on this. Building 2 and 3, I have seen you build them on Discord. Yeah, those two. These two, yes. Fire. Wait. Anything on fire? Where? No, I should also build more at Lower Shepperton eventually. Step. Have you like seen anything of the world so far outside of this stuff here? Actually, Katie. Yeah, I sort of knew what you were talking about, but I wanted to make a joke in there real fast. Have you seen anything like outside of here? Yes. It's like a little bright, a little red. Like it does really stick out, which is cool, but at the same time, a little much. So help me out here. We need more bricks, brick types. I sort of want to... Brick? Are there jungle bricks? No, I don't think there are. Okay. How differently colored are these? Just textured differently. What do you think about using these? Or then... Thing is, does this building go up with those buildings? No, that's bullshit. This building needs to be brick. Because we've started on the bricks. Yep. Never mind. I know the answer to my own questions. Well, welcome then to you, Katie. Normally we do shit with trains and more create sort of stuff, which is, well, this is basically a survival world, this whole thing. Right now, I am in a single player version of that world, of the survival world. The survival world is hosted on the server to design some more buildings, but yeah. Everything outside of these 4 buildings is in the survival world already. I can dive into that in just a bit. After we did a little bit more on this building, I can dive into that. I can show you guys around for a little bit. Like basically all my stuff is related to trains, or almost everything. So yeah. What are we gonna do? Are we gonna do grid like there? Yeah, I think we are. We should. So let's just first put sort of the height in that we're gonna take. We want like it going up. Yeah. Basically from this point, right? Here we were at 1 block. 1 block raised, 2 block raised. So we want the same. But then not on this, but on that. So let me just quickly mark this down. That's where the roof trim is going to be for this building. So you can actually see that it's like stacking up. And it's following the shape of the floor, I guess. I like this. I do want some flowers or something. The problem is the flower pots, the hanging flower things, like we have over here, they are like straight. They are not diagonal. I guess we could hang them from a full block, like flower bed. I guess what we could do is, if we have something like this, we could do flowers. Okay, interesting. Interesting, for sure. So, technically speaking, we could do this. Mangrove flower. Wait a second. Flower? Fern. Oh. Those little things can add so much detail. It doesn't add much at first sight, but when you walk here, you really can see like tiny details like that. Eventually some buildings where the vines creep up would be nice too, but for now let's do the brickwork. So we're gonna set up the brickwork in between. I guess we're sort of keeping the pattern from building 3. That pattern-ish. Not the same gable, definitely not, but same idea, same concept. Where we use these in combination with... Why is this... Huh. We are not gonna use that in here. Like the big windows, but those are 3 tall, then we have 2 blocks in between 3 tall. Again, I like sort of the height width combination thing. Could have been like 1 block smaller. Should we make it 1 block smaller? This could have been a perfect corner store, to be honest. Where that thing, round thing would... No. Yes, no, yes, maybe. This could have ended in like a block here. And then went like straight there. Very true, very true. What I'm actually gonna do, yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna make this building 1 smaller. So this row is gonna go. Again, small variances. Small variances. It is not that much smaller, but it is... Oh, hello. Thanks. It is certainly smaller. So let's just strike out all of these windows. It will get quite repetitive, I feel. So we need to have some changes maybe in the middle, but... Yeah, we'll see. Let's smack that off. And then... Yeah, the corner of the building is not that. No, it's gonna be... If I can get a step, yeah, that would be nice. So I want the side of the building to be this. This is gonna be where the alley would be, I figure. Oh, yeah, that fits in nicely, because then we can use these guys. 2 more maybe, and then end of the window. Oh, I like that. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay, that's kind of shit, but... why do I like that? Well, it reminds me of those stores where the sort of front part folds around the building, really. So it goes like that, sticks out, and it goes back in. See what I mean? It goes out, and then it... I like that. I like that a lot. Yes. I do like myself that. Thank you. Alright, just for the sake of easy windowing, I was gonna say that, no. We're gonna have mess-ups like this. And this is gonna be too wide. And I want like an actual sharp corner here. Windows are gonna be harder for us to build on this side. But it will just be a narrow street. We won't give a damn. We'll get this done, okay? We'll yeah. This building we can definitely finish in this session, even. Which is good. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Well... Is this... I'm wondering, is this what we want? Or do we want it... That's better. And this will just... end in some way. Dave, when are you gonna upload to YouTube? Yeah, I have recorded the voice for the recap, live stream recaps, and with that, with the live stream recaps, I can upload too. Working on actual videos right now? Not really. So when I'm gonna upload, I don't know. We are going to me and Anna are going to a Belgium tomorrow and the day after that. So we'll definitely have to wait for the weekend. But after that, I can try to upload again. So answer most likely after the weekend, or in or after the weekend, I should say. Yeah, it should be like that. See, that's better. No, it is not. What? Ooh. Ooh, I see. I see how it is. Because we need to do that, and then we need to do that. Get a tiny little ledge, and see, now we can actually do Yeah, and in this alleyway there will just be a boring brick building, I guess. Because nobody really sells this stuff in the alleyway, right? Oh, wait. Oh, I see. Yes, sorry. For a second I was thinking, oh, I could end in stairs. No. No. That was not the arrangement. There we go, something like that. Yeah. It's not good, not bad. It's both okay. Ideally speaking, I would like to hang like a sign or something off of that side, but oh well. I like that folding. Yeah, I like that. Let's add the steps to it. That are also most necessary for this. So, it sort of reminds me of Old England right now, with a combination of Old Amsterdam. Or like, of like Amsterdam. With like that little... this building is weird. It doesn't... this building doesn't really know where it wants to be in the world. But at the same time, it's really cool. Yeah, I feel like that would be perfect. Yes. Okay, windows. We did brick, and then we did a little... Yes. So what we're gonna do here is brick. This, however, is gonna be that. For sure. And then the type of the window. So let me look at the glass again. I'm sort of debating. Do we go for grey? Or do we go for like actual black? Let's try black for once. Like, how black is black? Or do we go for like white? Glass. White glass. Which is really bright. Which I guess could fit with this building. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much. And the colored glass, the sort of yellow glass is nice for storefronts, but you're not gonna have that like inside it all the way in your building. I guess the big panels. No, those are too new. There's more variants in this one than in the... Is there? No. Wait, what? White? Oh Jesus, that's like unnoticeable. Window. Let's just see. What else do we have? We have like the paper windows. Could be good. Well, it's different. It is different. Is it bad? I wouldn't say it's bad. It's just different. We also have the paper... sorry. We also have the mangrove type of this, right? Yeah, we do. So this building is just going to be the red building. Or are we gonna, well... Maybe we should, to be honest, take dark oak. Choices, slices, we want those. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use the mangrove fin strips. Those are a little darker. Yeah, I guess that gives a little bit more texturing and color, so I feel like it's a bit better. Just a tiny bit. Like, it wouldn't be an issue if it was any other color, but just add a little bit. Maybe we'll change out the glass in the future, but we'll see for now. For now, let's just use that to our advantage. Should we do... I like. I think this will give me like one of those really small ones, right? Or just one that has no clue what it needs to do in life. I think that's a little bit weird. But... Ooh, that's nice. I like that. I like that. Should we continue the band? Make like a red band there? No. But it can. This can serve as some of the, or some sort of like, how do you call that? The. Well, it's just a different type of finishing a window. Already. More Art Deco-ish. What mod set adds all the food in the search thingy? This. Garnished. Garnished. I haven't really gotten into garnished yet. Garnished just has been in the mod pack from the beginning. I haven't really done anything with it. But it's garnished. So, this window, without that? Or with that thing? I think without, right? It feels some like how do you call those things? Hello, Yazan. Thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Also going to build it in the SMP. Yeah, of course. Like, I'm sort of designing these so I can design them more easy, so I can build them in the SMP later on. Oh, or like, are you do you mean am I gonna build them today in there? Because then the answer is no. No, I don't really have the time for that. I need to go in a bit, so... Okay, that's annoying. So sadly enough, don't really have the time for that today. Okay. Yeah, that one is like dark and simple, and this one is... I feel like this one is a little too bright, but... not bad, but... just a little weird, maybe. No, I'm actually Like in a bit, I have an opening of a playground that I designed somewhere in my city. So yeah, I have to be there for the opening of it. Like they have been done for quite a while, but still, there's like a special opening moment. So yeah, it's fine. Even though it's my day off, it's like basically for opening things like that. It's like the best day in the week because the children over here in the Netherlands are like out of school. Sometimes they're out of school on Wednesday earlier for some schools. Others, they have now spread it over the weeks. Like for me, when I used to go to lower school, it was sort of a thing where on Wednesdays you would always be like out of school, out of class at like 1 or something. While on the other days it would be like at 3, 3:30. But yeah, times have changed. Times have changed. So I guess what we're gonna do is that. And we could do this type a little different by just saying we're gonna end it. I mean that already works, to be honest. For you have one, yeah. Yeah. Like, so you are earlier done on Wednesdays? Because we're also sort of seeing that a lot of schools decide to sort of say, okay, like we spread that sort of you being earlier done out over the whole week. So every day you're like half an hour earlier done with school. That's like what we're also seeing a lot. So I wonder, it's like one of the smaller playground areas that I designed. I have an opening in 2 weeks too, on Wednesday also, which is a bigger one where there will be a lot of people. For this one, I wonder how many people there will be. I don't know. Probably if I think about it honestly, not that much. But we shall see. We shall see. You never know. Like, honestly, I have no clue. Normally we can sort of make like an estimate of how many are going to be there, but no, I can't right now. I was when I went to school. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then that's pretty normal, I suppose. Okay, we're just gonna... Yeah, okay, wait. We can do this, I guess. To really make like a sort of sticking out ledge. Do I like it being all red? No, I do not. I sort of feel the red doesn't... No. No. It's too new. It's too new. Let's make it... Let's make it a lot cleaner again. Let's go back to the simpler days, right? I think it's mainly the wood that we really need to keep, and the bricks also. But in the bricks we can vary, I feel like. In the dark oak we can't really vary that much. Just, well, because you can instantly sort of notice if it still belongs. To be honest, maybe that upper part should all be some variant of mud brick. Or jungle brick, I guess. Yeah, I feel like we should change it up. Change it up, back. I feel like this shouldn't be here. Just no. But I first went to normal and was home and that didn't work. And they had the thing on Wednesday as well. Yeah, okay, I see. Yeah, it's sort of like a normal thing over here, I guess, in the Netherlands. Do we want to keep the red stuff on one layer? Or don't we? Like, let's just see what happens when we get rid of those bricks, right? Apparently it really relies inside of the color of the brick also. Yeah, no, it's still too much. This should still be way simpler. Let's go back on the windows. Let's just scale it down everything to be sort of a copy of the other one almost. To stay in line with that, I suppose. What I am gonna do is... no, wait. Actually, wait, yes, what the fuck? These need to be... no. The band is gonna be a half a block lower. By the band, I mean sort of the thing that goes through the building. So sort of the line. I guess quite often on that, for example, your floors would rest and things like that. For us, that doesn't really matter because we're in Minecraft and, well, we don't need to think about anything floating or falling apart if it's floating. But just for looking nice. Yeah, I see that how that's already tying in more with that. It's not the same, it's not similar, which is good. For this one, the band can be like up to there, so we don't need to add extra bytes. In the base layer, we are gonna do it here though. Some might argue, oh, your street is boring now because it's too the same. Like, I can do the same. I can build one building and then have it over and over again. True. But as I said, the variants of these buildings are small variances, and the main things should be the same. And for now, that's actually the upper part. Or most of the upper part. And also the color of the bricks. I guess with the red, it still looks kind of weird. Maybe it's because that's too tall. Yeah, that's too tall. Okay, well, we'll fix that. By saying we got... We're gonna like that. The band is gonna be there, and then we're gonna add you at the top of it. So that way we don't have to do any you. So the band is gonna be there, and then above that we have some planks. Basically, I built the whole building and now I'm transforming it back again to be simpler. Normally I'd say do it the other way around, that's easier. It saves you a lot of time. Yeah, I do like this more, the jungle thing. It's like it's a different texture, but at the same time... Yeah, well, yeah. Like, in my head, it doesn't really work yet. Because I want a variety of buildings. But it does work sort of on, like, the build. Or, sorry, in my head I want variants. Like, more variants maybe than this. Problem is... when we then build it, it seems too much. So it doesn't really work in the build. However, now that I'm changing it to the other one that we already have, I'm like, isn't this too boring? Shouldn't there be more variants? So it's sort of a back and forth thing, really. It's also the way of thinking, I guess. Could go for more, but for now, let's just end off on this row by just saying these three houses belong together, and that's like the end part of it. For the bottom part, I do like the how that matches up with the other ones. Yeah, I do feel this is a lot better. Even though they are really, really similar right now. Maybe we just need to do the top a little different. So let's just have some small wooden windows, right? Wait, is this block edge? No. Layer. Actually, those half layers, they can fit in every block. Yeah, okay. They can do that. Good. Nice thing is, if we do this, we can actually use the new bytes or the byte panel thingies to make wings. Again, what do I mean by wings? You might wonder. Byte panel. By wings I mean that. See, they're like wings. Okay, yeah, that gives me hope. I think that's decent. And then a tall... Yes, sure. I don't want like that and then that, right? No. We're gonna make like the front part be block staggered. Maybe even slow ramp to high ramp. So that the more we go up, the more we give it a curve. Or not the more we give it a curve, but like that basically. And then it goes down again. Should definitely be that tall, first of all. However, it will be quite small and narrow. Oh, no, that's fine. That is fine. This will just be the front gable, I guess. And then, yeah. So let's make it one more thing. 2, 3, 4. Taller. So it's really tall above that. It will be the face like that, and then behind it, there will be just an extension. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Yes. On this side, sort of these will be connected and this one will be separate then. So how do we do it on here? On here we started from that point. At 0 and then 1, 2, 2. 1. And then from here on out we're gonna do the 2, 2, 2. 2, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Is it good enough? I wonder. Is it good enough? Yes, I think so. Could even connect that up in there, but this one will always be higher. Should I make it bricks? Should I leave it like that? No, I think I should leave it like this. Now remember this top part. I'd like it to be caved in a little bit. Maybe even a little more like that. Like, basically what happened here, this guy was really rich and he wanted more floor space for his upstairs areas. So he just bought some. Window. I'm thinking maybe we can do that here. Yes, I like it. It is a little dark. Maybe try some different color. Spruce like that, maybe. Yes, it does add a little bit again. Again, not much. Again, just a bit, but a bit is also a bit. Yeah. The houses do seem to get like higher and higher and less white, but like this one is like really tall, and that one is like, yeah, it's okay. It's okay, I guess. It's not even that bad, but you get what I mean, probably. So how do we make the roof? My ideal would be to do it like this. Let's actually first get out those windows. So the way they have to go. Yeah, this buffs it up though. I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, we could do... Huh. I guess then there is still space inside, so it does work. It's gonna be a fake window. Yeah, no, this... You know what? Fuck it. We are gonna do this. We're just gonna keep it black. This one should not be there. Instead, be on that one. Sorry for messing so much like around on this roof thing. It's not working for me really. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make my life a lot easier. Just connecting all of those up. And what I can then do is, oh, yes. Same will happen over here. Why are you doing that? Well, to make it so that I can hide roof bits while also them not showing in the wall. Like right now, this bit would show in the wall. But because of this, I can raise it one higher without sticking out weirdly, and I can have a clean wall. I didn't really think of that till a minute ago. So this, yeah, this is always one under, so it's good. Okay, and now we go up. So now we say the block behind there is like that. The only problem I have right now is I can skip. Oh wait, it's already really late. Fuck, I need to finish this real fast. Ooh, I'm running out of time. Let's do it like this. This is a stair. It's already getting pretty late, yeah. Oops. That was not my plan, because I need to render this out too. Which I hope I can do pretty fast. That's really dependent on how long the recording is, which is quite long right now. Which is not the smartest, but... Yeah, this needs to be 1 again, and then we need to have 2, which is... That sort of shit that I mean. I have a feeling this roof contains more bytes than like most buildings already. So yeah, nice. Good afternoon. How are you? Hey, everybody. How you doing? I'm doing good. Need to go soon, but yeah, overall pretty good. So I'm quickly gonna go into hurry mode right now. Yeah, it's pretty nice. It is quite tall. Maybe let's tone that down to be a 3. And then the last one shall be a 4. Because we just made this a 3, I think we can get, yeah, wood stairs. Away with stairs. Great. Which is what I wanted. Are we? Yeah. Sort of not in the mood for placing another few hundred bytes here. Nice, nice, nice. There we go. So that's that. Yeah, I think I like that. Curvature going up, curvature going down, and then straight that way. Into the alleyway where another building will be next to it. Let's finish this real fast now that we're at it anyway. No. That. Oh, does it go like there? No. Shit. Shit. Okay, let's be fast, fast, fast. We're still going too slow. Too slow for my liking. This will be 1, this will be 2. And there will be 1 in there. There we go. So that feels pretty good. Pretty good. I like that. I like that. So we added that building. I probably am. I'm gonna connect it right now. Can we? Thanks. Do we connect it up or do we not connect it up? That way we see sort of more of the stepped feeling to it, so it is better to probably do it. It is probably better to do it. I was gonna say somewhere in there is the slab, and that's there. And then this is a slab too. No. There'll be a stair, and there will be just that. Hello? Thanks. Okay, that's that. That's that. That's that. Any detail? Any? No. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I like it. I like it. let's stop the replay recording. Yeah, so today we made 2 new buildings. I am gonna end there, sadly enough, because I really have to go soon. Good, Herobrine. I don't really have the time to check that out right now, but others sure can. So be sure to have it on there. Yeah, 2 new buildings. I do like them. They are a little bit maybe too matchy with my old building, but at the same time, it's sort of like these 3 belong together and were built at the same time. So pretty good, pretty good. We need to add floors and things in there. And we need to fix this, of course. So, but yeah, that's for another time. So for right now, let's just jump into the server. Let's jump on there. The replay will be saving, which I will have to export immediately. Which will just be 1 2-hour replay, which is quite long. Thanks. Let me unpack that, please. Yes, see you later, Charles. Let me just stand here on the place, the well-known place. Let me do... Ooh, let me not do that. Let me do that. And let me say goodbye. So... As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. This was a little bit of a more boring stream, but I guess you got like a view of how I designed the buildings. Again, just let me know if this is too boring. I will try to do that off stream. I will have to do other things on stream. Just let me know on a Discord or YouTube or anything, and we shall see how that goes in the future. Anyway, as always. Thank you for watching. I'll see you later. So for now, bye bye.